Joining me right now is member of the House Intelligence Committee, House Ways and Means Committee, Ohio Congressman Brad Wenstrup. And Congressman, it's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you for being here. What's your take on this Colonial Pipeline mess and the fact that the company has paid ransom?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I was at one of the manufacturers in my district about 6 months ago, and I was there the morning after they had a ransomware attack. And it didn't stop their operations, but it did hold them up. And I said, so what are you going to do? He says, well, we're going to have to pay it. And so that seems to be the standard, and apparently that's what Colonial has done as well. And what do we have as a result of this? And I just want to kind of drive this home. 73% of the gas stations in D.C. right now are without gas. That was as of last night.
Wow.
You know, at the same time, we have the president shutting down Keystone. We have limited drilling with President Biden. We are a long way from where we were with our energy independence, but it tells you the value of energy independence. And so what the president has done is put out an executive order. And, you know, I listened to what he just said, but let me tell you, and what I know about communist countries, if it happened in Russia, it's Russia. If it happened in China, it's China. They know about it. They should take responsibility. These are not free countries. But President Biden has just put together a response playbook, and he wants more reporting. And he put together a board that would convene after you're attacked and make reservations. This is all reactive stuff. We need to be proactive. We need to be preventive. You know, on a personal note, I often put things in a closed system, something that's not connected to the internet, that people can't get to, at least to have that as a backup. And when we have private companies engage with the government, we definitely need to have more security measures in place and possibly produce more of a closed type system. So we've got a lot of problems. This has been going on for a while. This is not new, but unfortunately, it seems that we're just trying to respond to it and that we are paying these ransoms. And that's got to stop. We've got to put our heads together and do better.
Well, it's unbelievable when you look at the foreign policy out of this administration. In about 120 days, the world is on fire. Look what's happening in the Middle East with rockets being shot at Israel. Look at China as this country continues to roll over. We just took Xiaomu off the blacklist because China wanted it off the blacklist in the United States. And now we're giving the store away on the vaccines. You pressed U.S. Trade Representative Catherine Tai yesterday on intellectual property waivers for the COVID-19 vaccines, arguing that it would cause more harm than good. Tell us about your concerns, because I certainly agree that China has been stealing our intellectual property for decades. Why would we give it away right now when, in fact, the manufacturing process is as complex as it is? They won't be able to manufacture it anyway.
Well, you know, if we give this away, you're going to have a hard time getting anyone in private industry to want to engage with the government. But in this particular case, this vaccine, some people think it was just created yesterday and then brought out. This is decades of work, really long-term work. It is strong intellectual property that has great value. China has been trying to steal it as it is, and now we want to give it away. The points I was making yesterday, and this is coming as a physician talking about what I'm concerned about. You know, you give this away to another country who's essentially trying to make a generic of a new innovation, a tremendous innovation, and who knows what type of process they're going to go through and what kind of regulations they're going to put on their own production. And so the concern is there's going to be adverse effects from someone else creating what we put so much effort into creating so that we are helping people and not hurting people. The other problem is if everyone starts making it to some degree, I think with the Pfizer vaccine alone, there's like 280 countries involved with the ingredients. Our supply chain is going to be severely limited if others have access to it. And one of the things I brought up with her yesterday is if countries are desperate, and I understand that they are, and I get that, and we want to obviously be able to cure and help as many people in the world as we can, but maybe those countries need to engage with the U.S. and these companies and say, come to our country, you manufacture it, you have control over it, you do it here as best you possibly can, but not give away the store. And so I'm afraid that if you have adverse effects, there's going to be more harm, more fear, fewer people wanting to take the vaccine. And so we've got to keep control over this property and how it is being used so that we're doing the best that we can for the world and not put more people in danger and again, risk our innovation process. Companies are just going to say, we can't do this if you're going to give it away.
Of course. Of course. Congressman, real quick, we only have a couple of seconds here, but there's 2 more weeks of bipartisan infrastructure meetings at the White House. Is this all optics? I mean, are they really going to compromise on something, or are the Democrats just going to move this plan into reconciliation in June and get what they want on economic policy through one-party vote?
Well, I hope that there's enough public pressure, and I do feel like it's getting more and more attention, not just in conservative circles, about increasing taxes and doing things like that to try and pay for it. And understanding, Mitch McConnell's made it very clear that if you're going through regular process, we're not going to you're not going to be able to avoid the filibuster, and hopefully that people stick to that, and that we're going to have to do this in a bipartisan fashion. But the reconciliation
so far
is going to harm us tremendously.
Yeah, it hasn't been a lot of bipartisanship, that's for sure. Congressman, thank you, sir. Brad Wenstrup.